Here's your weekly SunStar Baguio Newsbits. A look at this week's headlines. Baguio opens tourism. Benguet tourist ban stays. Jails closely monitored. Anti-corruption advocate gunned down. Comelec suspends voters' ID processing. And lawmaker vows more farm-to-market roads. And for the details. Baguio Day celebrations were marked with an alliance from provinces in Region 1 on the slow return of tourism. This report from Maria Elena Catahan.
Presided by Mayor Benjamin Magalong and Tourism Secretary Bernadette Romulo Puyat, officials from Ilocos inked a Memorandum of Understanding and Support to open tourism on September 21, creating tourism bubbles in a bid to gradually open economies in Baguio, La Union, Pangasinan, Ilocos Sur, and Ilocos Norte, or Blue Pisin. Magalong said the formal launch of the project is set on September 21 with the city using the Visitor Information and Travel Assistance application for incoming visitors who will be availing themselves of tour packages from operators and will be assisted during the scheduled stays. Itineraries of visits to any of the areas will be backed by health protocols and travel papers checked and confirmed, while itineraries will be made to control crowds and zoning of sites to be visited. Careful and strategic tours as well as guidelines are now being finalized and synced with the different provinces. Maria Elena Catahan, SunStar Baguio.
Benguet Governor Melchor de Clas welcomed the opening of tourism in Baguio City but reiterated the province remains closed. This report from Loren Alimondo.
During a live press briefing, de Clas said the province is not yet open for tourism as it is still crafting plan for the tourism sector. He reiterated once tourists directly go to the province, they must still undergo pre-registration. The official stated the opening of tourism in Baguio will definitely affect Baguio, La Trinidad, Itogon, Sablantuba, Tublay, or BLIST, adding this must be discussed with the BLIST group. He added they also want tourism activities in the summer capital to open in order for the livelihood of the people to continue and for the economy of the city to move and recover. Since the Luzon-wide enhanced community quarantine on March 17 until today, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, Benguet towns ordered closure of tourism-related activities, including tourist spots. For the opening of tourism in Baguio on September 21, representatives from different provinces of Region 1 agreed to partner with the city to craft tourism bubbles and carefully crafted package tours in accordance with health protocols. Lauren Almondo, SunStar Baguio.
Next on Newsbits. Jail facilities and car monitored for COVID. And anti-corruption advocate gunned down. All this and more on Newsbits.
Here at Headcore, we create the space of novel and resilient light. Our story continues.
Jail facilities in the Cordillera region are closely monitored by the Health Department for the possible COVID-19 outbreak, following 3 recent cases involving persons deprived of liberty. This report from Jonathan Yanes.
Karen Donogan, Senior Health Program Officer of DOH CAR, said, "The monitoring is a preventive measure against the possible spread of the virus among PDLs in the region who are in closed settings." This following the issuance of the Interior and Local Government Department and other attached agencies to visitors entering jail facilities for them to undergo testing prior to their entry and before leaving the facility. Lonagan added, the health department is now under extra precautionary measures when it comes to PDLs because of the possibility of COVID infection outbreak coming from jail visitors. At least 3 PDLs in the region were COVID-19 infected, with 2 cases in Baguio City and 1 in Apayao Province. Aside from PDLs, DOH-CAR is also monitoring personnel of the Police Regional Office Cordillera who are at risk from infection from newly assigned police personnel coming from other regions with high cases of COVID-19 and banks and grocery facilities after the spike of COVID-19 cases coming from these sectors. Jonathan Llanes, SunStar Baguio.
A barangay kagawad and a staunch anti-crime and corruption advocate was killed by unknown assassins in the evening of September 2 at Barangay Balintaugan, Bauco, Mountain Province. This report from Jeannie Cole Cortez.
In a report of the Bauco Municipal Police Station, Balintaugan Barangay Captain Gregory Garcia reported the shooting incident which killed Salvador Liquid, who was shot in front of his residence. Police investigation showed at 8:55 p.m., Liquid came out of his home to check on his house under construction, 20 meters away when he was shot in the nape and body. Witnesses attest they saw 2 individuals rushing from the scene while shells of a caliber .45 pistol were recovered. Bauco Police has yet to conduct deeper investigation on the possible motive behind the killing of the kagawad. Liquid is the Secretary General of the Citizens Crime Watch Cordillera, with his group responsible for putting some officials in hot seat for alleged corruption and questionable dealings and expenditures in government projects and contracts in the Mountain Province. The anti-corruption activist ran as vice mayor of Bauco but landed third in the race. He continued, however, with his advocacy while serving as a kagawad of Balintaugan. Jeannie Cole Cortez, SunStar Baguio.
The Commission on Elections in Baguio announced a cancellation of the voters' identification card processing. Lawyer John Paul Martin, COMELEC Baguio election supervisor, said the cancellation is due to the nationwide implementation of the Integrated National Identification Process. Pursuant to the observance of the minimum health standards issued by the Department of Health, the Commission and Bank promulgated new protocols in the process of securing a voter certification, which institutionalized the new normal. Pursuant to COMELEC Resolution No. 10672, the concerned offices of the election officers have been directed to be coronavirus disease ready. A voter certification will take the place of an ID. Martin added, if a client wishes to avail of a voter certification, all they have to do is to also book their names online, stating on when they will avail of the certification coming from them issued for free. On March 15 this year, COMELEC suspended the issuance of voter certification nationwide following the declaration of a state of public health emergency in the country. Benguet Legislative Caretaker Eric Goyap vowed to continue support for farmers. This report from Joven Peralta.
Congressman Yap on August 27 said he will push for the construction of 31-kilometer farm-to-market roads for the province in 2021. This was stated during the turnover of more than 35 million pesos worth of agriculture inputs to Benguet farmers and other line agencies. The lawmaker added he also allocated 25 million pesos to be loaned to small farmers without interest while looking for other programs and projects to support big farmers affected by the crisis. The Department of Agriculture Cordillera, through its High-Value Crops and Development Program, turned over more than 35 million pesos agricultural inputs that include vegetable seeds, hand tractors, HDPE pipes, plastic sheets, drum, and seed storage. Joven Peralta, SunStar Baguio.
For more updates, visit us at our website and our official social media accounts. Working from home in Baguio City, this is Conway Copas, reminding you to grab a copy of SunStar Baguio, the only daily newspaper in Northern Luzon.